In 1990, the Department of Defense published a Chemtrails manual for pilot training at the United States Air Force Academy. In the mid-90s, unmarked military aircraft were observed spraying aerosols from ports located in the wings and around the exhaust of jet engines. In recent years, civilian aircraft are increasingly contracted to secretly spray aerosols through ports located near the engines and airframe. We'll attempt to use this video to identify the commercial carriers and point out the evidence of aerosol spraying. Ask yourself, if global warming is real, why are these aircraft secretly spraying aerosols that are known by IPCC scientists to warm the climate? Aerosol spraying is immediately obvious here, with no invisible gap between the engine and the visible trail. More importantly, we see a leak in the aerosol container inside the belly of the aircraft that is causing an intermittent third trail to be left behind. Notice as the camera pans back through the trail, how the aerosols look dirty in color. They are almost brown. These are not aerosols that will reflect light back into space. These are aerosols that warm the climate. We see no gap between the engine and the visible trail. Also notice that the trail is bifurcated, as if the aerosols are coming from two different sources inside the engine. This aircraft shows us more dirty trails that will not reflect sunlight back into space. Also notice the bifurcated trails, as if the aerosols are coming from two different sources inside the engine. Once again, no gap between the engine and the visible trail, and the bifurcation of the trails. These jet trails look almost like normal contrails, except the distance between the engine and the visible trail is far too short, and you can see the clumps of particulates ejected. As in the previous example, the distance between the engine and the trails is far too short. Aerosols sprayed from one jet to the next are not necessarily the same ingredients. If you think these trails are normal contrails, you'll have to explain how a hot jet engine can spray ice crystals directly out of the jet engine exhaust. All the data and contrail science to support these observations are contained down below in the comments section.